channel. Tonight, you hear the church downstairs, the Spanish church. I want to talk to you about something much more important even than the fact that they are disturbing us. Because we can all agree that there are different things that are serious, and one thing that I think we can all agree on is the concept of child endangerment. Well, you need to know something. During the time that my family has lived up here, we have actually been given a tour of the downstairs area that the church occupies because the first landlord we had actually showed us around. And one of the things I noticed a couple of days ago, the last time that the church downstairs was doing its thing, I was standing in front of my front door, which is fairly close to where the kitchen area is downstairs. And there's one thing that I notice whenever this church is here, people slam doors very, very, very loudly in a way that even the English-speaking gospel church on Sunday mornings doesn't do. And real close to the front door is the kitchen area, and there are some conference type rooms and stuff. And one of the things that I noticed is because they have a whole lot of children there, and they seem to have the kids in this room either in the kitchen or the room right next to the kitchen, probably so that the kids don't disturb the church service that's going on. And I can't prove this because I'm not physically in there. I can only hear what I can hear. But it seems like those little kids do not have any adult supervision. They're running around, squealing and screaming and slamming doors almost as if somebody encouraged them to be as disruptive as possible. Now, why would you have kids that are unattended? Number one, kitchens have all kinds of things that kids can get hurt by, such as coffee machines and all kinds of things. Now, it's bad enough, I was told by the gospel church that this Spanish church stole a rice steamer. They helped themselves to some of the other food that was actually set aside for the hungry and homeless people that gets distributed when they hand out the Wawa sandwiches, normally Monday to Friday downstairs. Used to be around noon, but now it's more like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. So you got a whole bunch of unattended children that could possibly get hurt. Nobody seems to be watching them. I can't imagine that you would be standing around watching kids, letting them slam doors and squeal and scream in a most uncivilized manner. This goes on from 7 o'clock till almost 11 o'clock at night. Sometimes, like they did a couple of days ago, they showed up around 4:30, and they were here till almost 11 o'clock. They are so obnoxious in their loudness. I do believe that they are encouraging the youngest of the families that come to this thing to be disruptive, which means that somebody is setting a bad example for kids and possibly encouraging their future miscreancy. Now, everything I thought I knew about Christianity, there's this little bit in the New Testament about loving your neighbor as yourself. And Jesus, if he actually did exist, seemed like he was a real peaceful fella. But whatever it is they're doing downstairs, and these people that go to this church are not local people. The license plates, one of them, I saw a Texas license plate. I saw either a South or a North Carolina license plate. They're well enough dressed people, such as what you might expect at a church service that is not catering to the hungry and homeless people. They don't care about bothering us. And okay, if the people watching me don't care about me and my family, maybe you care about the welfare of children. And I don't know, again, if these people are illegal aliens or what. There's more and more evidence because this is an underground church that doesn't seem to advertise. I have no idea what the name of it is. When this particular Spanish church goes on, they don't have special signage that they put up indicating the name of this church. So even if I was to try to contact an organization like DIFUS, which I don't know what the exact acronym is, but DIFUS is a local New Jersey organization that it's kind of like a child protective services thing where counselors will go to homes where they think abuse is going on and they will do something. Maybe they take kids out of dangerous situations. But something really funny is going on here. And again, I believe that the church itself has to be illegal. The only reason why this church is downstairs is because this other particular preacher, pastor, whatever the hell you want to call him, priest, whatever he is, has the one that actually is paying the rent for this church. He sublets to other churches so that he can make up his money because apparently it costs a lot of money to rent the downstairs. And now that our landlord is wanting to double the church's rent, you can bet your bottom dollar this obnoxious preacher, pastor, or whatever the hell he is going to be subletting even more days and nights to these churches. And you hear how loud it is. But things are going on with the kids of the families that are going to this church because the way they're running around, I can understand them not wanting kids to disturb the service. But you don't stick them in a room, let them run crazy, squealing and screaming and slamming doors like they're trying to disturb the property and damage this place. You know, every time they slam doors like this, the walls are getting more and more cracks in them. This computer has fallen off chairs before because of this. Obviously, the people downstairs don't care. I can't communicate with them because I don't speak their language. If they do speak any English, they sure don't indicate it. They have never given any evidence that they care about anybody else's feelings, and we've pretty much given up on calling the cops because the cops are afraid to do anything. The cops' attitude seems to be, they have the right to practice their religion. So, okay, that's all well and good. But since when does one person's religion take precedence over the people that it is inconveniencing, that it is disturbing? You would think that a family that's been living in a place maybe 15 years, 17 years, has more rights than somebody that's only been here 3 years. We were here first. There's no need for them to be like this. Here, let's go down the steps. You can hear the charming, loud-mouthed people. And this is so wrong. Here, let's take a look outside. Maybe we can see some of these bastards. Nobody's out there right now. And they don't have the loudspeakers outside. Gee, that's nice. But I guess they're saving all the noise for us because they love us so much. You know, to those of you who are believers in the book and all this stuff, maybe you can appreciate this, that this is a very negative calling card for religion. If my only exposure to a religion was seeing the very worst things, such as with certain other religions that are known for terrorism, for instance, that makes people scared, it makes people disinterested. Well, guess what? If the only exposure I ever had to people that believe in the Bible and Jesus and all that stuff was people that act like this, I'd be as afraid of this as my fellow witch brothers and sisters were in the 1600s when they were hunting us down and setting us on fire. And for that matter, I don't know that Christianity isn't going to retort to that again. I don't know. I have my reasons to be concerned. But listen to this. They are so obnoxious. They don't care. They're not supervising their kids. And something needs to be done. If you are a volunteer in Child Protective Services, please look into this. Because kids are going crazy, they're running wild, and they're screaming and hollering, and they're doing things. I don't know how many kids there are, but they are not being watched, because I can't imagine anybody's watching them and letting them run around like just out of control little miscreants. That's what they are as far as I'm concerned. Sometimes I wish code enforcement would just close this whole building down. Between all the riffraff that these churches attract and the fact that the churches are disturbing this one family, mine, that has been here so long, we should have rights. this is ridiculous that somebody's exercise of religion is going to take precedence over the people that were there first that just want to live in peace and quiet. Listen to this. This is ridiculous. All because people believe in this. They got to shove it down everybody's throat. They got to be loud and noisy. My mom can't watch her TV. I can't watch my TV. I can't play videos on my computer. My cat doesn't like it. This is wrong. This really turns a person off to organized religion. It sure turns me off to it. I hope none of you have to live above an obnoxious, noisy church. And tell me again how churches are a good force for the world and how they help people to be better aspects of themselves, because I don't buy it. It seems to me if you're a nice person, you're a nice person. If you suck, you suck. And I think religion just enhances what's already there. Just my opinion. All right. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Oh, I do want to show off my ring. So yes, I do have a bit of an axe to grind here. I'm not amused, and I definitely don't feel welcome in my own home. Okay, you guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.